Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in the last session we have completed regarding atomic and ionic radii of lanthanides, and even we considered the oxidation state of lanthanides. Well, now in this session we are going to consider the one more concept of the chapter. Well, in this session we are going to consider the one more concept of the chapter, that is colors of lanthanides. Yes, while dealing with the D block elements, there we considered colors of transition elements, or I can say D block elements. What we said, D block elements, okay, most of the D block elements and their compounds, they are going to exhibit color. That color is due to what we say, due to DD transition. ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ ನಾವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಕಲರ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ DD transition. So necessary conditions are the criteria. What we said, there must be a vacant, one or more vacant d orbital, empty d orbital, so that electron from lower energy level goes to what, higher energy level, so that during this transition what happens, electron is being excited from lower energy level to higher energy level, and being unstable at high energy level, it comes back to its lower energy level by releasing energy. Okay, how it releases energy? It releases energy in the form of a radiations. So what we said, in d orbitals there will be 5 orbitals, 1 2 3 4 5. These 5 orbitals splits into 2 energy levels with set of 3 orbitals and 2 orbitals we call T2g and Eg. So whenever light radiations fall, that is energy, okay, approaches the electron, so electron from lower energy level goes to higher energy level, and being unstable at higher energy level, what happens, it comes back to its ground state by liberating energy. If this energy, that is radiation, falls under the range of 400 to 800 nanometer visible region, so we are going to observe a color. So overall what we said here, yes, most of the D block elements and their compounds exhibit color. That color of those compounds is due to DD transition. Necessary condition, vacant d orbital and an unpaired electron is must. Okay, yes. Now similarly, if we consider colors of lanthanides, okay, colors of lanthanides, yes, before going for, okay, colors of lanthanides, just we consider, say, lanthanum 3 plus and cerium 3 plus compounds. Okay, if I consider lanthanum compounds and cerium compounds in their plus 3 oxidation state, how it appears? It appears a white color. White color in the sense it is a colorless substance. Okay, on the other hand, if I consider neodymium, promethium, praseodymium, okay, solutions of thulium, and all these things, they are going to show what? Colored nature. Say neodymium, a purple in color, okay, and promethium 3 plus, it is golden yellow in color. Promethium, okay, praseodymium 3 plus, which is blue in color, okay, and solution of thulium, which is light green in color, which means yes, lanthanides also going to exhibit color. Then what is the cause or what is the reason behind this color of lanthanides? Yes, if I consider D block, as we said, say those 5 orbitals going to split up into what? 2 energy levels. One is T2g, it contains dxy, dyz, dxz, and another 2 set of orbitals dx square minus y square and dg square. So here what happens, whenever radiations, or I can say energy, approaches the electron, what happens, that electron goes to higher energy level. So there involves what? There involves a DD transition. Okay, due to this DD transition, electron is being transferred from lower energy level to higher energy level. Further, whether electron remain in higher energy level? No. Being unstable, it goes back to what? Lower energy level by emitting energy. So whatever the energy emitted, if it falls in the visible region, so that we are going to observe color here. Similarly, if I consider F block elements, yes, F block elements also exhibit color, right? they also exhibit color in the sense, yes, if I consider f orbitals, how many orbitals present? There are 7 orbitals. Yes, if say there is an unpaired electron, so whenever energy approaches, what happens? So in case of f orbitals also, these f orbitals split up into 2 energy levels. Okay, 2 energy levels as say E1 and E2. So E1 contains 4 orbitals with unpaired electron and E2 contains 3 orbitals. Now whenever energy approaches here, what happens? Electrons from lower energy level goes to higher energy level. In the sense, what happened here? There involves a F transition, as like DD transition. Here involves F transition. So electron is being transferred from one F orbital to another F orbital. From what? From lower energy level to higher energy level. That is E2 is greater than E1. Okay. So now again same concept. Due to unstable electron, what happens? It comes back to ground state by transmitting energy, that is transmitted light here. So the transmitted light going to give color to that object. You got it? So yes, F block elements and their compounds are also going to exhibit color. That color is due to what? Due to F transition. Okay. Now, if we consider what are the criteria to show exhibit color. First thing, unpaired electron. Okay, remember, to show color for F block elements also there must be an unpaired electron. Second, there must be vacant F orbital is the second condition, and the third thing, there should involve a FF transition. So these are the conditions to show color. There must be an unpaired electron and there must be a vacant f orbital at higher energy level, necessary condition, and so that there involves a FF transition. Due to this, they are going to exhibit a color. Now say for example lanthanum outer electron configuration 4f0 5d1 6s2. Now if I consider lanthanum 3 plus means those 3 electrons were lost. So 4f0 5d0 6s0. So 4f0 5d0 6s0. 4f0 means there is no electron. There is no electron in a F subshell. If there is no electron means there is no electron, all orbitals are vacant only. But there is no case of FF transitions. Though say orbitals split up into 2 energy levels E1 and E2, but due to lack of electrons there is no FF transition. Therefore the compounds lanthanum 3 plus compounds are colorless. Okay. Well, similarly if I consider lutetium atomic number 71, what is its electron configuration? 4f14 5d1 6s2. Now if I consider lutetium 3 plus, now if I consider lutetium 3 plus, say 4f14 5d0 6s0, those 3 electrons were lost, one from D and 2 from S6s orbital. 4f14 means, what about the configuration? Say all orbitals are completely filled. Are you agree? Say here all orbitals are completely filled. Say if I consider splitting also, say 7 orbitals, they completely filled. Even after splitting, is there any change? No. Again all orbitals are completely filled itself. Then say there is no vacant F orbital, then there is no FF transition. Therefore lutetium 3 plus is also colorless. Got it? So what is the overall thing to be remembered here? To show color there must be an unpaired electron, first condition. Second, there must be an vacant empty F orbital at a higher energy level, and the third one, there involves a FF transition, right? Yes. So lutetium 3 plus is also going to exhibit no color, so colorless. Then promethium, say promethium, so 4f3 5d0 6s2. Promethium 3 plus means 4f2. 4f2 means there are 2 electrons, right? There are 2 electrons in the f orbital. So even thulium Tm 4f13 5d0 6s2, thulium 3 plus 4f12 5d0 6s2. So here also if I consider distribution of electrons, say in thulium 3 plus, there are how many electrons? There are 2 unpaired electrons. So promethium 3 plus and thulium 3 plus both are going to have 2 unpaired electrons. So now here if I consider their arrangement, say there are 2 unpaired electrons, now both are going to exhibit color as there are unpaired electrons and there will be vacant orbital. There will be vacant orbital, therefore electrons are being transferred from one energy level to another energy level. So there involves FF transition, so they exhibit a color. Okay, yes. Now if you consider ions, colors of different lanthanoids, lanthanum 3 plus 4f0, we said it is colorless. Cerium 3 plus 4f1 configuration, it is a colorless. Promethium 3 plus, praseodymium 4f2, say green in color. ND3 plus, neodymium 3 plus 4f3, red in color. So promethium 3 plus 4f4, pink in color. Samarium 3 plus 4f5, yellow in color. Then europium 3 plus 4f6, pink in color. Gadolinium 3 plus 4f7, okay, which is colorless. Then terbium 3 plus, pink, 4f8, pink in color. Dysprosium dy 3 plus, yellow. Holmium 3 plus, pink, then pink, yellowish pink it shows, okay. Erbium 3 plus 4f11, red, and thulium 3 plus, green in color. 4f12, ytterbium 3 plus, colorless. 4f13, and lutetium 3 plus, which is 4f14, again it is colorless. Okay, so if you consider the ions, these are the colors exhibited by different type of ions. Okay, yes. Now coming to the MCQs, first one, why do we see color in F block elements? Okay, why do we see color in F block elements? Why they are going to exhibit color? First option, due to FF transition. Yes, it is correct. We look for other options also. Due to vacant F orbitals. Then C, is it the only criteria? Vacant orbital? No. Even though if there is a vacant orbital, first example you have considered lanthanum 3 plus. So all vacant, we have a vacant orbital but there is no electron, so it is not a criteria. Then C, what is that? Due to electron moving from lower energy level to higher energy level. It is true. Only when electron moves from lower energy level to higher energy level, there involves a FF transition. Okay, then fourth one, both A and C. Yes, what is the answer? Yes, it is both A and C. Okay, well, next one, out of the following which is colored? They are asking out of the following options which is colored. Praseodymium 3 plus, cerium 3 plus, ytterbium 3 plus, and gadolinium 3 plus. So gadolinium 4f7, ytterbium 4f13, gadolinium 4f7, cerium 3 plus means 4f, so 4f0. See here, if you consider out of the following which is colored means, yes, what is left? It is the promethium, praseodymium 3 plus, which is a colored one. So Pr3 plus is colored. Then what is the color of lanthanum 3 plus? Green, colorless, blue, red. Yes, what is the color for lanthanum 3 plus? Lanthanum 3 plus means F0. F0 means it is colorless. There is no electron in F orbitals itself. Therefore, it is colorless. Next, how many orbitals do we have in F subshell? Yes, how many orbitals present? 3, 5, 7 and none of these. Yes, what is the answer? There are 7 orbitals present in a F subshell. Okay, yes. Next one, out of the following which is colored? Out of the following which is colorless they are asking. Okay, colorless. Earlier we said colored, now they are asking colorless. So cerium 3 plus, promethium 3 plus, praseodymium 3 plus, neodymium 3 plus, samarium 3 plus. So already said these all are colored. The cerium 3 plus is a colorless. Okay. Yes. So with this I'm going to conclude about this session. Again in the next one we go for other concept. Thank you. Be safe.